My name is Massimo Markie, and I am the Director of Supply Chain and IT, Supply Chain Management and IT here at Beretta. So Beretta is an international company. The headquarters are actually in Italy, and we have sister companies, factories basically in Europe and US. Here in US we have 3 factories here in Fredericksburg, and then we have facilities, factories in Colorado. And in Europe, we have factories in Spain, Finland, especially Italy, and then Turkey, China, and distributors all over the world. We have many other business lines. We are actually in the outdoor world. So also here in US, we have factory, and where I work here, this is we are in southern Maryland, which is actually 12 miles from Washington, D.C. And so about my responsibility, I would say supply chain, end-to-end supply chain, including sourcing of raw material and components, from sourcing to demand planning, forecasting, up to the delivery of finished goods and reverse logistics to different channels. We are actually a multi-channel company in the sense that we are selling to DoD, law enforcement agency, but also big boxes like Walmart and major distributors in US, and also small stores. We do have a direct-to-consumer business unit, so we are selling through our direct stores, and also the e-store that you can find on our internet site, and we also have a consumer catalog. So managing the logistics means, basically planning. I would say 70% of our goods are imported, and 30% are made in US right now. And so after that, you can imagine material management, production control, logistics, distribution, and also IT. We're very concerned about transportation costs, specifically transportation cost, and overall, because we are again importing 17% of our goods, and I would say most of these imported goods are coming from Europe. We are really concerned about not only oil price, but also a euro-dollar exchange rate is a big major issue for us. So when the price of the oil was really over $100, we were extremely concerned. And right now it's a little better, as you know, but still growing and raising. But so we launched different initiatives, and I would say that the most important was to change our shipment methods. And once everything was basically air freight. And now we're very close to ship 90% ocean freight. Just to give you an idea, for us, air freight is very good because of the lead time and also security issues, because we're talking about firearms. So, cargo airplanes and specific air freight transportation is, in general, more secure. But if you consider with the 2007 and 2008 oil prices, I would say that the ratio between ocean freight to air freight, I would say that the air freight is 6 to 7 times more expensive for us than ocean freight. So we move everything to ocean freight. Also, other initiatives, if you're talking about components and procurement and sourcing, because of this high, oil price, and also because again of the euro, very high euro-dollar change, we launched a strategic project to source domestically, and I'm talking about raw materials and strategic components now. Also because we want to improve the lead time and increase flexibility and reactivity of the supply chain. So we try to move this procurement of strategic components from Europe to NAFTA. So meaning that now we have actually U.S. suppliers, and also trying to work a little bit better with Mexico. Third, I would also mention packaging. Packaging for us, it's really important. We are reviewing packaging, for example, for pistols. For example, we used to have big cases, and now we're moving to smaller cases, which gives us flexibility and a measure flexibility of volume. And even this will help us to improve transportation efficiency. I would like to, obviously there's a lot to be improved. I would like to, and we are trying, although, with this recession, I would say that tool investment have been slowed down a little bit. But I'd like to tell you what we did in the past. I think that, one of the major problems of the supply chain are they're not integrated and synchronized. So, you have a major effect, bullwhip effect along the supply chain, and a lot of fluctuations. And all the supply chain is not integrated in several layers of the supply chain. They don't communicate to each other. So our company is vertically integrated, meaning that we own the factories, the supplier, sometimes even the sub-supplier, and also the distributor. So we created a platform which we actually call ILF, Integrated Logistic Flow, which is basically a software where we realize a global S&OP process, and every single company of the supply chain can view the supply chain from a holistic perspective, looking at the global situation of inventory. And so every single tier of the supply chain can see the inventory of finished goods of the other tiers, and also the customer the commercial orders and shipments. So that, for example, whenever we have a decline in sales, well, this is immediately transparent to our suppliers and also sub-suppliers. So we're trying to integrate and manage the information as much as possible, and to be transparent internally in our group of companies, at least. Other thing we're trying to do, we're exploring different technologies here. We're now planning to invest a little money in a new forecasting procedure and software. We are implementing here a formal S&OP process here, and everything starts from a good estimation of the sales, of the demand, and forecasting. So a good forecasting accuracy is really extremely important for us. Also, we're looking at new technologies, and as I said a couple of years ago, we invested money into this RFID, which is the new radio frequency identification device technology. We did this because we are a DoD supplier, and this RFID thing is one of the mandates. So it was an obliged choice for us. And we're really looking to this potential. For now, I don't think that we are using the potential of the technology, but if we'll continue this road, this will give us a better visibility of the goods along the supply chain, and so therefore a better control.